Happy Fairy Friday, darlings. It's Robin here with your daily spirit message reading, and this is for Friday, July 11th. I feel like I said June early in the week, but sorry. So this reading is for the collective, and I will tap into our spirit guides. This card says awakening. Okay, so this is going to be, I think it's the same as the Hanged Man in a traditional deck, but in the Fairy Tarot it says change the way that you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, and a temporary pause in the action. Okay, so I feel like for some of us, we might be living our lives a little bit according to what other people want us, maybe you want to be dressing a little bit more funky. It could be just the way that you're expressing yourself. Maybe you're holding yourself back in a relationship or in your work environment. But the fairies are asking me to really look at a temporary pause in the action and pull some cards there. Because it could be just a little bit about your mindset, okay? And wanting things to look a certain way. With the Queen of Swords, like she's always ready to do battle, but here she looks very soft and she's just allowing things to happen. So there is something to be said for divine and perfect timing and just softening to the way that the universe works, because I don't know very many people that are able to control the way that the universe operates. And if you're one of them, I'd like to have a little conversation with you. So I see some barriers keeping you from progressing, and one of them could be definitely your attitude, just being like, why isn't this happening? And when you say stuff like that, it's called an ask-formation, and that has an impact. It has a bigger impact on source than an I am affirmation. Because if you've ever heard about, the way that your brain works, and source, the universe, is a big, living, breathing, basically huge oversoul brain. So I'll give you an experiment. Like before you go to bed at night, just ask yourself a question, something that you would like an answer to, and you'll probably wake up with the solution to that. So when you're opposing things like, oh, why, and then a big, huge lamentation about why things aren't happening, well, the universe is going to kind of get to work and say, oh, well, I'm going to just give you a whole bunch of reasons why that isn't working out for you. So there could be just a little bit of an opportunity to refrain from saying things like that and reframe statements like, why am I so successful? Why do things always work out for me? Why am I so fit? Why am I so popular? Why am I so successful? All of these things. So just trying to train yourself to say things like that, and then the universe will start picking up speed for you with the Three of Pentacles, and all of a sudden people are starting to appear, helping your dreams come true, and the pause button is released. Okay, so, and Queen of Pentacles, there'll be a new power awarded to you. Your energy field will definitely be, I'm getting the word sparkly. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with sparkly, but there was something, they were saying something and they just kind of took it away. Hold on, I'm going to see if another card will help. Okay, so it's just really super important to relax when you start feeling frustrated or you feel like other people are doing better than you. To stop your thoughts, and more importantly, stop the words, the negative words that you're putting out there, especially if it's in the form of a question, okay? Because this isn't Jeopardy. All right, I'm gonna go.